Hello, thank you for tuning into my channel. This week I want to preview an upcoming sew along or a project that I want to start. So if you want to know what I'm going to do with these jelly roll strips, please stay tuned. I want to open up this video by first saying that I am fully aware that I have a ton of UFOs that I have that I'm still working on, and to even say that I'm still working on them is very loose because technically I'm only working on one of them right now, and that's my Heartstrings quilt. I do have my Starlight Starbright quilt along that I'm doing, but I have the other commission projects. Okay, so I know that I have several projects on hold, including my long arm that I'm going to start working on very soon. But with that being said, I think a part of the fun of quilting and sewing and being creative is that you get to start new things when you need to or when you want to. So I have recently gotten requests to make a particular project, and I've been kind of putting it off because I have been afraid to start it because I'm really not sure what's going to happen. But I think the best way to get over that is to go ahead and attack the project. So what I want to start is a trip around the world quilt. And what I was asked to do, I think Drusilla, thank you Drusilla for requesting this video or requesting this series because it's going to give me courage to actually pursue it. And so I'm ready to kind of get started on this trip around the world project. Now, typically it's a quilt that starts kind of in the center and it all expands out and it's one big pattern. But I'm going to do it in blocks, and I've seen it done this way a few times. And so I'm just going to make the trip around the world block, and then I will, once I have it made, I'll kind of arrange it in some different ways, maybe to get a cool pattern. I really don't know. I'm really excited about this project and nervous about it for the same reason, and that's because I'm not 100% sure of what's going to happen and how it's going to turn out. So in my brain, I have a plan that I can follow, and I need to write the plan down at some point. I think I'll do it for the next video so that you can kind of know the steps that we're going to take. But I want to at least give you a preview so you can kind of know what fabrics I'm going to be using, how I want to approach this project, which I'm really not 100% sure of. But just so you know that it is coming, it is in the works. And again, thank you for this suggestion. I'm excited to get started. So if you want to join me, I would encourage you to get some 2.5-inch strips. That's what I'm going to be using to make mine. I have these two packs that I've purchased, and I want to show you those first. But I also have some scrap, well, not scrap, but some other 2.5-inch strips, and I want to show you those too, because that's kind of, if I need extra ones, I'm going to pull from these scraps. And I may have to make some, and I have, since I have my Starlight Starbright quilt in the blues, I may be able to pull some blues from there. Okay, so first we'll start with the jelly rolls. This is one that I purchased from Missouri Star. One time I saw it, it was their daily deal, and it was my colorway, and I was like, I'm getting it. And so I got it. I'm going to open this right now on camera. I'm a little nervous because it's so pretty, but I want you to kind of see the fabrics. And I've pulled my trusty storage solution for my projects, which is a shoebox. And so I'm going to put, after I open everything, I'll put it in the shoebox so it'll be ready to go when it's time for me to work on the project. Okay, so I'm going to open it. The line, or the name of the jelly roll is Sashiko, and I'll show you that right here. Let me come up to the camera and show it to you. So here it is. Let's see, can you see? Oh wait, okay. There it is. Okay, Sashiko. And I know I have a smudge on my camera. That's actually inside the camera, so there's really nothing that I can do about it. Okay, so here it is. And if you follow my channel, you already know that if it's blue, I'm all over it. So I want to, oh, and it has a, wait, let me see if it has the company name on here. Oh, it's, okay, here it is. So it's Sashiko by Whistler Studios for Wyndham Fabric. So there it is. All right, and so I want to open it just so you can see the different designs. And I want to open it and I don't want to open it at the same time. But you can see all of these blues here. And they are very pretty. And then it has some of these creams with some, okay, so see how pretty that is? Look at that. And so it looks like it's based on that big quilting pattern called Sashiko. Okay, or big stitch quilting, whatever. Okay, so there's one of them. And I want to put it, I'm going to stick these in the shoebox. Okay. And then I want to put it with some yellow. For some reason, blue and yellow are really speaking to me these days because it's a nice contrast. And so I got these when I was in Texas. They're called Sunny Side Up. And so it's a yellow fabric line. And again, I'm going to open it here so that you can see some of the prints. And what I want to do is I'm going to kind of sort these and be selective about how I put them together. Because these prints are more modern. And so I want to pull the more tone, or they're a certain style. I don't even know if I would call them modern or contemporary or whatever. But to me, there's only a certain type of fabric that it goes with. And so I was going to try to open this neatly, but it's not working. So here we go. All right. And I have 2 of these packs, but I'm not going to open them up because I may only need 1 of them. But I want you to kind of see these yellows. I'm coming behind the camera. Okay. Oh. All right, so that you can see some of these designs. Look how pretty. Okay, and so you can see these kind of speckled ones. They're very cool. And there are a few dots. I'm a little concerned about the dots for this with the other fabric. I mean, there's one, but it may be too light. We'll see how it goes. Okay, but there are 24 in this particular set that I'm going to put with my my Sashiko fabrics. And so I'm very interested to see, and I don't know how this looks on camera, but I'm interested to see how all of these fabrics play together. Now, again, this is a very interesting, cool project because I have no idea what's going to happen. But if I need more fabrics, I have these jelly roll strips, or these 2.5-inch strips that are pre-cut. I actually got these this set in Valdosta from Pinwheels Quilting, and I think I've put some different ones in there. And I decided to make a stack, or make a storage solution sort of for my color 2.5-inch strips, and then my lights, my neutrals, so you can kind of see the differences in these. And so if I need to, I can pull some blue with the fabric strips from here, or some neutral with the fabric strips if I need them. I'm not sure if I'm going to need them. I don't know yet if I want to go ahead and start mixing and matching, or if I want to just use what I've chosen first and then go back. This is such a new project that I have no idea how I'm going to approach that yet. But I'm really excited about starting this, and now that I've opened my pre-cut strips, I don't have a choice. So my plan is to work on this and put up a video every other week. That's the goal anyway, so that I can share this process with you. If you want to come along, leave it in the comments. I would love it if you would join me on this journey. Since I'm still in the beginning stages, I'm not even sure which videos, like what order I need to make for how to put everything together. That's still on the menu as far as figuring it out. Another thing that I've thought about is that maybe I could go do a live stream making this. My only concern is that I feel like I'm the world's slowest sewer. So I don't know how that would work out. If you're interested in sewing along with me live on this project, leave it in the comments, and that way we can kind of decide together how we want to approach it. I'm just really excited about this. Starting a new project, it kind of gets the creative juices flowing. So again, it's the Trip Around the World quilt. I'm going to use two pre-cut fabric strip sets or strips, and then I have my my extra leftover if I need it. So go ahead and start gathering your materials. Again, let me know in the comments if you're going to be joining me. If you have questions, be sure to leave them in the comments below. Thumbs up this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!